designer clothes. I don't want a Lamborghini or Porsche. Just give me some peace and quiet and 5 acres of land and a horse.
I think that's what a lot of us wish for, really, deep down. Sort of our ancestral roots. Give us a bit of land and a horse. Don't need a Lamborghini. Don't need to be in the middle of a city. I want to be out in the sticks. AVALON by Mr Traumatik. If you haven't heard of him before, well, he's British for one, and he raps about, let's just say, third eye things. He's very open-minded, knows what's going on in the world. Let's just see what he's got to say anyway.
Yeah. It's Dr. Dimensional. Listen. I'm a Futarian, half Lumerian, hyperdimensional being of light. There's a raging flame inside my soul, it's burning fierce and bright. This war on consciousness is a gruesome, monstrous, fearsome fight. I'm using high vibrational.
It's my hometown, Stonehenge. Stonehenge isn't the town, it's Salisbury. It's where I grew up. I've been there, been on those rocks. You're not allowed to go on them anymore. I'm pretty sure I heard him say fruitarian back here. I'm 80% fruitarian myself. I feel like it's one of those things that happens on this sort of spiritual awakening. You start veggie, you go vegan, then it's fruitarian or frugivore, and then you start introducing fasting alongside this. He's already started to talk about consciousness, and one of the first images was an eye. He's not part of that. He's talking about the third eye, if anything, just to put any minds at ease. Let's go back a little bit.
This war on consciousness is a gruesome, monstrous, fearsome fight. I'm using high vibrational frequencies to pierce your eardrum twice. I've got too many brain cells, high IQ, I think low. Making music, it pays well. I'm still underground like sinkholes. That poison will make your veins swell. And you've been eating a shitload. Your body is full up with strange smells. You need to cleanse your lymph nodes. I'm medicating with herbs. I'm meditating with quartz.
Facts. You need to cleanse. And I think that's part of fasting, part of being alkaline. Your lymphatic system is very important. It's all about your kidneys and liver, I believe. And people are going to say it's a trend, but you could say McDonald's and Burger King is a trend, and there's loads of them, and they're not there for you. They're there for the people making money off of that. Whereas if you introduce fruit and fasting and cleanse your lymphatic system, you're actually defeating parasites, be that the physical ones inside you and those who are trying to parasite off of you by taking your money, depleting your health, taking advantage of you. So yeah, it's very important just to consider having a cleanse of sorts, because parasites, from what I know, they control your behaviour. So certain thing happened to me earlier today. I had a papaya and I didn't want to bloody eat it. I hate the taste of the seeds, but the fruit's actually quite nice, but the seeds taste like cress or peppery. And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, why do I get excited at the idea of eating a Burger King with some fake chicken nuggets and really salty fries? I don't know. I think it's something in the back of me or inside of me that's controlling these emotions. So I was like, what am I doing? Like, I need to be excited for this papaya. It's going to cleanse me. It's going to give me what I need. I don't need some salty fake potato in my system with all that fat and grease. But anyway, let's get back into it.
Well, and you've been eating a shitload. Your body is full up with strange smells. You need to cleanse your lymph nodes. I'm medicating with herbs. I'm meditating with quartz. That's why my mind is crystal clear. There's no more devilish thoughts. I'm scribbling notes and listening close to when my inner voice talks. I'm a multi-dimensional.
Saying about the devil. This is what I'm saying about lack of control. It's all about inside. Got to wake that system up, take control of it.
Clear, there's no more devilish thoughts. I'm scribbling notes and listening close to when my inner voice talks. I'm a multi-dimensional orb of light. I'm not just a human corpse. I'm an intergalactic demigod, transmuting this pain, of course. I release emotions on these tracks, so I'm still staying on course. These evil people are
Staying on course. Courts. Good little. I like that. It's good. This sort of rap is really underrated because not only is it like talking about facts and things that are important, it's got layers to it, and it kind of gets missed because it's not the typical rap beat. It's kind of like drum and bassy, that sort of vibe, grimy-esque, and you know we're used to like Dax, Tom McDonald. I don't think he gets enough credit for what he actually does. He's quite big in the UK, but I wish he was bigger in maybe like America, if anything, because he says some factual stuff, man. It's all about dimensional stuff, and I think Joe Rogan would like this guy. They both like psychedelics for sure. Right, let's roll it back a minute.
orb of light. I'm not just a human corpse. I'm an intergalactic demigod, transmuting this pain, of course. I release emotions on these tracks, so I'm still staying on course. These evil people are weak and feeble, and love is the greatest force. I'm teaching them peace, it's freedom of speech, and nothing I'm saying is forced. I'm feeling reserved, I'm healing with herbs, I'm killing these fungal spores. Cause you got poison inside your veins and graphene oxide inside your pores. I'm making a mixture, sacred elixir, yes, a magical source. My powers of knowledge and ancient wisdom, they come straight from the source. I've travelled all around the world, I've been through many passports. I've been to healing retreats for weeks and stayed in yoga resorts. I don't need designer clothes, I don't want a Lamborghini or Porsche. Just give me some peace and quiet and 5
I think that's what a lot of us wish for, really, deep down. Sort of our ancestral roots. Give us a bit of land and a horse. Don't need a Lamborghini, don't need to be in the middle of a city. I want to be out in the sticks, building my own life. Materialistic things aren't really human. It's just an object, or it's like it's an ego thing. And we get obsessed by brands and looking a certain way. Whereas how are these people on the inside? I don't know. Mind over matter.
Just give me some peace and quiet and 5 acres of land and a horse. I'm from a place with giants, leprechauns and fairies and dwarfs. It's a vapor canopy era, flying on dragons and battling orcs. I'm used to fighting with bows and arrows, I'm used to fighting with swords. You could've got decapitated, hung and then drawn and then chopped into fours. And there's no medical wards, so don't get under my skin like warts. Be very aware, take caution, don't play with me, it's not sports. Your head to get squashed, just like playing tennis indoors. And I've got a menacing force, I've been through so many devilish wars. I come from the valley of Avalon. It's horseback I travel on, with no saddle on. Please don't babble on, wake up, we need to burn down Babylon. Burn them down like the Amazon. I wish I could build a big atom bomb. I find the land their castles on, and blow up the throne they're sat upon. Valley of Avalon. It's horseback I travel on, with no saddle on. Please don't babble on, wake up, we need to burn down Babylon. Burn them down like the Amazon. I wish I could build a big atom bomb. I find the land their castles on, and blow up the throne they're sat upon.
Burn down those elites, eh? Blow them up. So this kind of reminds me of Guy Fawkes. A hero. No one likes a monarchy, really. Unless you're a pawn. I ain't no pawn. Down with the monarchy and down with the elites.
Spirit is the motive force in creating our reality. Time is no barrier. Imagination mixed with physical or mental activity produces signals so incredibly dynamic that we can move the architecture of reality itself by simply working toward a single goal.
Working towards a singular goal, adjusting, shaping reality as we know it. So I always feel like the more you talk about something, for example, masks, which could be coming back, the more we talk about it, are we then putting that thing into action? Like this sort of universal consciousness, or like this sort of frequency, when you start saying this, that, whatever. Very smart words that I know. Do these words actually put it into action? I think it does, because it's like manifesting, isn't it? You can manifest good things, you can manifest bad things. So, for example, I really wanted a gold tooth when I was a kid. I've recently had a tooth removed. I've now got an option about having a gold tooth put in my mouth. I wish I manifested other things when I was a kid. No, I definitely did. But yeah, it's all about universal consciousness, isn't it? This coming together as one and having this sort of push back against the forces that are coming through Babylon, let's say.
Creating our reality. Time is no barrier. Imagination mixed with physical or mental activity produces signals so incredibly dynamic that we can move the architecture of reality itself by simply working toward a single goal.
Single goal.
When you are in resonance with what you want to accomplish, do not be surprised when things begin popping into your awareness from all different directions. Things you wanted and wished for in the past.
There we go.
The more I study my life and those around me, the more I understand that everything is spirit.
Facts. Everything is spirit. Whether you believe that to be God. Well, I have a theory. I think God got high, man. Not God, Jesus. He was in that cave, up on mushrooms. They thought he was dead. He had an overdose. And then 3-4 days later, I don't know how long it was, I should know, I'm sorry. He sprung back out of the cave and everyone was like, what the fuck? Jesus is alive. He resurrected. No, man, he was just high on mushrooms. Like, that's what happened. Man was high. Oh, shit. But yeah, I think there's a fine balance between prayer, meditation, and then consciousness and being awake, but then also being a servant of God. It's a fine line, because I've heard people say when you start meditating, you can let bad spirits in. Anyway, I shouldn't have worn this hat. I'm sweating. I am sweating. I'm an idiot for wearing this hat. It's not even winter yet. It's early September and it's about 22 degrees here in England at the moment. I don't know what the actual temperature is, but it feels like 22 degrees. And with this hat on, it's about 30. But if you liked this little react, subscribe, like, comment. I'm going to do a couple more Mr Traumatik ones. There's some tunes I've actually missed of him recently, and I'd like to do more of them. But anyway, peace. Take it easy. Goodbye. Fucking sweaty job.
Save the world.